Skull, my mighty Drenga. Welcome to the strongest Coca bungalow farm possible. In this video, I will guide you through the build and explain exactly how it all fits together. The brand new 4.3 update for Schedule 1 has completely broken the game and made it all the more possible for big builds. Without further ado, enjoy the video. Okay, so we're going to come to the very back room of the bungalow, and first of all we're going to place 2 lockers right here and here. Then what we're going to do, we're going to place one here, one of these here, 2 more just like so. Start planting our pots. I'm going to position this so we can still walk around this. One, two, can still walk across like so. And right at the back of the room, we're going to cover the whole space. Whoops. Like that. I'm going to place one more here and one more AC unit here. That way we have 3 in this room here. And this is going to help us keep up the heat in the room to make everything grow and dry a lot quicker. Finally, we add in the lights. And there we go. That's this room done. Right, then we come into the kitchen. Place this here, place this locker here, place 1 AC unit here, and another one at the end here. 1 more locker there. 1 more AC unit in this corner over here. Then we start with 4 racks here. 1, 2 over. Another 4 here, 1 here, 2 more there, and 1 more in here, just in this gap here. Placing down our pots. There we go. Then our lights. And then this last one here. And that's this room set up. Now we're on to the living room. This is the room that's situated as soon as you walk in the house. We're going to place down our AC unit, 1 locker, 2 storages, 4 drying racks, 2 cauldrons, just like so, and this will work. Do not worry. And finally, your 2 ovens. This one here is going to be called mass storage. This locker here you want to rename to 4 gasoline plus 2 cash. This is so that we can have extra storage in here for gasoline. And you'll set it up just like this, so that when you shift click over, it will go straight into these slots here. So what we do is we take the 4 drying racks, maximum quality, 20 threshold, and destination to this cauldron right here. Once this is done, select the cauldron over to the lab oven. Same with the next one. And then we select both lab ovens to take everything over to mass storage. This one here is going to be your supply closet, so rename it supply or supplies if you prefer. Now what we're going to do to make this very simple, I've made it so that we have the correct amount for 2 batches, which means we're going to be using the long life soil and not the extra long life soil. So we'll be selecting this one here, long life soil, and we'll be putting this in 3 of the slots. Once this is done, we then need to select Coca in 5 of the slots. Next up, we're going to be going for 5 fertilizer, and then we have speed grow. Yes, we are using speed grow in this formula. And there is a good reason for this. 5 of the fertilizer, 5 of the speed grow. And these final 2, you can put in for some gasoline as extra storage. And there you go. That's the setup. If you are wanting to go for heavenly quality and just wanting to go for the fertilizer route, all you need to do is set up your supplies like this. So you have 3 of the extra long life soil, then you have 8 of the coca seeds and 8 of the fertilizer, with having just 1 gasoline in the corner here. We're moving on to the kitchen. I'm going to select every single pot we have in here, which is 12. Coca seed, additive, fertilizer, and speed grow. So once we've done this, we'll deselect. And we'll select 3 of the pots. These 3 just here. I'm going to put them on this shelf here. Deselect 1, 2, and 3. These 3 are going to go onto this one here. 1, 2, 3. These 3 are going to go onto this rack here. 1, 2, 3. And these ones are going to finally go onto this rack right here. And then make sure all of your AC units are set to heat and not cool. Finally, we are in the back room. Select all of your drying racks. Heavenly quality, 20 threshold. And then we will be assigning these to the back cauldron. Once this is done, select all of your pots that is in this room. Should have another 12. Coca, fertilizer, speed grow. Deselect. These 3 are going straight to this one here. These 3 are going straight to this one here. This one here. And finally, this one here, if I don't fall through the floor. Again, make sure all of your AC units are set to heat and not cool. Now we are on to our workers. So, as you might be wondering, why am I over at the sweatshop? Well, for this build, you will need an extra handler. Just 1 handler, but unfortunately, if we want to maximize the build, we need to use a little exploit. This exploit being taking a handler, and it will only work with a handler. You will then set their routes from here over at the bungalow. So we need 2 for the loading dock. The first one will go to supplies. The second one will go to the gasoline and cash locker. As you might have noticed, there is no brick press in this build. The reason for this is that I made a build at the manor for all packaging and mixing alike. Once the loading bays have been done, you will select this locker right here to go to this cauldron and to go to this cauldron. Once the handler is set up, we will move on to our chemist. Our chemist is the most expensive, so we need him with a full locker. And then we will assign him to his cauldrons and his lab ovens. Our first botanist will be set to the locker that is full of gasoline. His supplies shall be from the supply shelf, of course. We will then select 2 drying racks. 1, 2, 3 pots there. And then 1, 2, 3 pots there. They are aligned with the same drying rack and pots. which allows for maximum efficiency. Next botanist to this locker here. Supplies once again coming from the supply closet. The 2 drying racks here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. We bring our next botanist in here and set him up to this locker right here. Once again, supply closet, exactly the same. Once we've done this, we will set him to one side of the room. So those 3 and these 3. Once this is done, we will also assign him to the drying rack situated with that side of the room. Final botanist shall be assigned to this side of the room. These 3 pots just here, and these 3 just here. Finally, onto the racks. And that is your workers all assigned. Finally, we can move on to deliveries. Our first delivery will want to be from Dan's Hardware or Handy Hanks. The reason for this is as the sooner you get in your soil, the quicker the process can begin. So we start with 24 long life soil, not extra long life, standard long life soil, 48 speed grow, and 48 fertilizer to the bungalow loading dock 1, of course. Now the reason for this is because this is the exact amount you will need for 2 batches. So once your 2 batches have finished, you order another. Then it's just the coca seeds, which we will need 48 of. To the bungalow loading dock 1. And as you can see over here, unfortunately the coca seeds are going to come before our Dan's Hardware. So what I would advise to you is to wait for this delivery to be here first and then order your coca seeds. Once we've done these 2 orders and they have arrived, we can then go to Oscar's and we'll order 120 gasoline, and you will order 24 extra long life, and you will order 72 fertilizer. Once you've done that, you will come over to Salvador and you will order 72 coca. Then finally, you will come over to Oscar and order 100 gasoline. Once you've done that, make sure to change over all of your racks to either epic or legendary. Either way works perfectly fine, and everything will still get made extremely quickly compared to most builds. Thank you for watching the video. If you'd like a build without the extra handler from the sweatshop, leave a comment down below. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It really does help and make these videos all the more possible.